Okay, welcome to Financial Computing 2 in Mini 3 of 2024. Here we go again, this time with C++ rather than with Python. I am still this guy, John Ostlund, and my email addresses are the same as they were. I will be available to you 7 days a week, unless I'm traveling. We will have office hours on Saturday afternoons and Sunday mornings. Homework assignments will be due just before midnight on Sunday night, so I want to make sure to have office hours for you on Saturdays and on Sundays so that you can get the homeworks finished and submitted on time. Now, lectures will be from 10 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. each Monday and Wednesday, except for the first week. During the first week, since Monday was a holiday, our first lecture will be on Wednesday. Now, our second lecture ought to be on Friday, but unfortunately, I have a conflicting appointment on that Friday morning, and I will not be able to do a lecture that day. I apologize for that conflict. But as usual, I have pre-recorded all of my lectures as videos on YouTube, and so I will ask you to watch the lecture that would have been Friday morning on YouTube instead. Okay? And in fact, as usual, all of my lectures are always on YouTube, and I post those in advance each week. We are ably supported by half a dozen teaching assistants. Mostly, these folks will help me with grading homework assignments, but you should also feel free to ask them questions if you would like. It's possible that some of them may choose to hold office hours of their own, but I don't require that, so that's up to them. The final exam will be on Saturday, March 2nd, after the course is over, from 10 a.m. until 1 p.m. It is going to be like a very long quiz, in very much the flavor of the final exam that we had for Financial Computing 1. That is, it's going to consist of true-false, multiple choice, multiple answer, matching, fill-in-the-blank kinds of questions. Perhaps I will ask you to write a few statements of C++ code. But as we discussed last fall, unfortunately, because of ChatGPT, I don't feel good about trying to give you a hands-on programming exam, in the usual open book, open web kind of format. So we're stuck with this approach. All right. Okay, so now for software, okay, so this is an intensive introduction to C++. We're going to start from the good old original Hello World program, and we're going to build up from there all the way to classes and inheritance and so-called STL container types, constructors, destructors, data members, member functions, overloaded operators, etc., etc., etc. We are going to be using the GNU C++ compiler as our compiler. We're going to be using Visual Studio Code, VS Code, as our development environment. And we're going to be running on top of Ubuntu Linux, which in turn can be loaded on Windows. And I have got some detailed instructions and a video. Well, I've got some detailed instructions for how you go about setting all of that stuff up. And then a video that will walk through writing your first small program exercise in that software. If you are using a Mac, then I have some alternate instructions that I will post for you that I have stolen with permission from Professor Kramkov, who will be teaching your Financial Computing 3 course in Mini 4. And unfortunately, I haven't got experience using a Mac for this. I don't have personal experience using a Mac for this, so I'm hoping that you will have good luck following those instructions if you're using a Mac. I do have some optional books to recommend. I do strongly recommend all of these, but I'm not going to make you buy anything. Each one of these things is probably in excess of $100. These are all books that you should have on your shelf if you ultimately end up becoming a professional C++ programmer, at least on a part-time basis. Most of the rest of what's in here, I think, is going to be very similar to the course outline that we had for Financial Computing 1 in the fall. 20% of your course grade will be based on your performance on homework, 35% based on your performance on topic quizzes, and 45% based on your performance on the final exam. The information about grading is consistent with what we did in Mini 1. And here's our course outline, information about assignments, blah, blah, blah. I think you can read all of this stuff for yourself. And as I said, it's very similar to what we did during Financial Computing 1. All right, so I look forward to seeing you on Wednesday morning, the 17th, at 10 a.m. Take care.